Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Freaky Stories podcast.
I'm Julia.
I'm Adrian, and we are so excited for two more freaky stories
Oh yeah, buckle up, folks.
that will make you wonder, what if? Our first story
Ooh.
takes us to the land of castles and garlic,
Ooh, Transylvania.
Transylvania. But this is not your typical Dracula story.
Okay.
This one is about breaking stereotypes and maybe even some lease agreements.
I am intrigued. What's the twist?
Okay, so imagine this. A vampire named Vlad and a werewolf named Marcus
Okay.
decide they've had enough of the whole eternal enemies thing.
You would think after centuries of animosity, they would have gotten bored by now.
Right. Even immortal beings need a change of pace.
I guess so.
And plus, Transylvanian rent prices are just as outrageous as everywhere else.
Makes sense.
So they decide to become roommates.
Wow, talk about an unconventional living arrangement. A vampire and a werewolf. I can only imagine the challenges.
You're telling me their apartment is a constant clash of lifestyles. Vlad, of course, needs blackout curtains that could rival a dungeon.
Of course.
Meanwhile, Marcus has to sleep during the day, which I'm sure doesn't make Vlad's nocturnal activities easy.
And let's not forget their dietary needs. Garlic and wolfsbane strategically placed around the apartment. It must smell like an apothecary exploded in there.
Definitely not your average home fragrance.
For sure.
And let's not even talk about the state of the furniture.
Oh.
Vlad complains about Marcus shedding fur everywhere.
Oh.
And Marcus is constantly leaving passive-aggressive notes about Vlad's blood spills on the carpet.
Oh my gosh. It makes you wonder, are they actually breaking down centuries of prejudice or just creating new reasons to bicker?
It's probably a bit of both, but here's where it gets really interesting. Vlad, in an attempt to fit in with human society, decides to get a job.
Oh, okay.
He sets his sights on becoming a night librarian.
A night librarian.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty fitting job for a vampire, surrounded by dusty books and silence.
Right. But Vlad quickly realizes that modern libraries aren't quite the gothic haven he expected.
I imagine not.
His interview where he shows up in a suit that's probably hasn't been updated since the Renaissance is a complete disaster.
Oh, I bet that didn't go over well with the hiring manager.
Not at all. He ends up with a shredded suit and a bruised ego,
Oh, no.
grumbling about the lack of suitable refreshments on offer.
So much for blending in. Meanwhile, what's Marcus up to while Vlad is out trying to join the workforce?
Well, Marcus is dealing with his own set of challenges,
Oh.
specifically a full moon and a rumbling stomach.
Oh, boy.
The only thing that will satisfy his werewolf cravings is pizza.
Oh, no. I have a feeling this pizza delivery is about to get a lot more interesting than the driver signed up for.
It's a near disaster. Marcus almost loses control and wolfs out on the delivery guy.
Oh, my.
Thankfully, the driver has apparently seen it all. Maybe he just assumed it was a really bad costume party.
That's one way to look at it. It makes
Yeah.
you wonder what sorts of unusual encounters people have, especially those working late-night jobs.
Definitely gives a whole new meaning to hazard pay.
For sure.
But here's the thing. Despite the constant chaos and near-death experiences, Vlad and Marcus start to bond.
That's actually kind of heartwarming. From sworn enemies to bickering roommates united by pizza cravings and a shared sense of being different.
Exactly. They still drive each other crazy, arguing over the thermostat, leaving notes about messes.
Of course.
And probably having very different ideas about interior design.
For sure.
But through it all, there's this growing sense of camaraderie. It's like they're finally seeing each other as individuals, not just stereotypes.
It makes you think about our own preconceived notions and how easily we categorize people. What might happen if we took the time to see past those labels?
Definitely something to consider. But just when things are starting to settle into a routine, disaster strikes.
What happened?
Or should I say a burrito strikes.
A burrito. Okay, now I'm really curious. What does a burrito have to do with a vampire and a werewolf?
Turns out even werewolves have sensitive stomachs. Marcus eats a particularly questionable burrito.
Oh.
And, well, the combination of spicy beans and a full moon does not end well.
Oh, dear. That doesn't sound good.
He unexpectedly transforms.
Oh, no.
And their carefully curated apartment goes from monster chic to monster mayhem in a matter of minutes.
Oh, my goodness.
We're talking a hole-in-the-wall claw marks on the ceiling. The works.
That must have been a sight to behold. What about the neighbors? Did they finally catch on to their unusual roommates?
Well, that's where things get even more interesting. Instead of panicking, Vlad sees this as an opportunity.
An opportunity for what?
A chance to redecorate, get rid of that awful floral wallpaper Marcus picked out, make the best of a bad situation.
So they turn a werewolf-induced disaster into a home makeover project. That's a pretty positive spin on things.
Right. They spend the rest of the night patching up the apartment, hiding any supernatural evidence,
Uh-huh.
and coming up with a believable story for the neighbor.
Oh, okay.
They leave a simple note on the door. Roommate dispute. Sorry about the mess. Signed Vlad and Marcus.
I wonder if the neighbors bought it or if they just chalked it up to weird things happen in Transylvania.
That's the beauty of it. We're left wondering if they pulled off the ultimate deception. Did they finally manage to blend in, or did their secret come to light?
A true cliffhanger. It makes you think about how much effort we put into maintaining our own facades, even when they're falling apart at the seams.
And now, for a complete change of scenery, our next freaky story takes us to a seemingly ordinary town with a rather peculiar name. Glitch Town.
Glitch Town. That definitely doesn't sound ordinary. What kind of glitches are we talking about here?
Imagine a world where science fair projects have the power to warp reality.
Okay.
Dinosaurs roaming the streets, technology reverting to steam power.
Whoa.
Your neighbor's cupcakes suddenly sprouting legs and trying to escape.
Okay, now that's what I call freaky. It sounds like someone accidentally hit the randomize button on reality.
It all starts with an inventor named Zeke and his brilliant idea for a backyard fusion reactor.
A backyard fusion reactor. I have a feeling this isn't going to end well. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, just a minor overload that sends out reversion waves, rewriting the very fabric of their town.
Oh, no.
Cars turn into horse-drawn carriages. Their basketball coach starts speaking in Shakespearean sonnets.
Shakespearean sonnets. Now, that's a glitch I wouldn't mind experiencing. Imagine the possibilities.
It's definitely a unique situation. But before we get too caught up in the chaos, let's meet the unlikely heroes of Glitch Town.
All right, introduce us to the brave souls who are going to tackle this reality-bending mess.
First, we have Riley,
Okay.
a girl who hates science fairs, but suddenly finds herself in the middle of the biggest science experiment gone wrong in history.
I bet she's regretting skipping those physics classes now.
Then there's Zeke, our accidental mad scientist who's probably wishing he had stuck with a volcano for his project.
Good intentions, catastrophic results, a classic combination. Who else is on this team?
Next up is Quinn,
Okay.
the town outcast and robot battle champion.
Okay.
When a giant rogue robot starts terrorizing the town
Oh, no.
with a parking meter as its weapon of choice,
Whoa.
Quinn's the only one who stands a chance.
Of course. Because who needs conventional weapons when you have years of robot battling experience?
And last but not least, we have Mara,
Okay.
the introverted coding genius, who's probably more comfortable talking to computers than people.
Right.
But when reality starts glitching, it's her unique perspective that might just hold the key to saving the day.
A classic team of misfits, each with their own unique skills to bring to the table. What's their first move?
Well, they quickly realize that fighting the glitches head-on is futile.
Okay.
They need to understand the source, the underlying cause of these reality ripples.
So they're not just fighting the symptoms, they're looking for a cure. That's a smart approach, especially when you're dealing with something as unpredictable as reality itself.
Exactly. And that's where things get really interesting, but we'll have to save that for part 2, where we'll uncover the secrets of Glitch Town and see if our heroes can outsmart a reality that's gone haywire.
Can't wait. All right, we left off with our Glitch Town heroes, realizing they need to understand the source of these reality ripples. It's like they've got a glitching computer and they need to find the faulty code.
Exactly. And just when they think they're starting to grasp the situation, things take another turn for the strange Rossum. Remember those reversion waves that are rewriting reality? Well, they start hitting the town's library.
Oh no, not the books. What happened? Did they transform into ancient scrolls or maybe pop-up books with teeth?
Even stranger than that, the books become swirling portals, and out of these portals come fictional characters.
Oh, hold on. Fictional characters coming to life? That's a whole other level of freaky. Did anyone try to ask Sherlock for some detective tips?
I'm sure someone did. But amidst the chaos, our heroes start to notice something intriguing. These fictional characters, despite being from different stories and time periods, all seem to share a common thread.
What do you mean? Were they all looking for the fantasy section, completely lost in a reality they didn't understand?
Not quite.
Yeah.
Many of them have stories about encountering strange phenomena, unexplained events, even hints of alternate realities. It's like they're all drawn to Glitch Town, because in a way they've experienced glitches in their own fictional worlds.
That's fascinating. It's as if these fictional glitches are resonating with the real-world glitches, like some kind of bizarre literary echo chamber.
Exactly. And as our heroes dig deeper into this connection, they realize that the key to fixing Glitch Town might lie in understanding these fictional encounters. It's like they're trying to decipher a code written in the language of stories.
Talk about a literary challenge. It makes you wonder how much of our own reality is shaped by the stories we tell and the stories we believe.
It's definitely a thought-provoking idea. But while our heroes are trying to crack the code of fictional glitches, they face another pressing issue. A countdown appears in the sky, ticking away ominously.
A countdown! That doesn't sound good. What's it counting down to? The end of the world as they know it.
It's a quarantine protocol. Mara, with her coding skills, realizes that something or someone is detecting the reality distortions and is on its way to shut them down. Literally, erase Glitchtown from existence.
Wow, that's a serious consequence for a science fair gone wrong. It seems like the stakes just got a whole lot higher.
Definitely. But our heroes aren't giving up. They've got a town to save, a reality to fix, and a countdown ticking away.
So what's the plan? How do they stop this quarantine protocol? Do they try to hide the glitches or fight back against this unknown force?
Well, they realize that hiding is impossible. The glitches are too widespread, too deeply embedded in the fabric of their town. Their only option is to find a way to control them, to harmonize the glitches with their own reality before the quarantine protocol kicks in.
That sounds incredibly difficult. It's like trying to tame a wild storm. How do they even begin to approach such a task?
It's a collaborative effort, with each hero playing a crucial role. Zeke focuses on recalibrating his fusion reactor, hoping to use it to manipulate the reversion waves instead of just creating them.
From accidental chaos maker to potential reality tuner. That's quite the transformation.
Meanwhile, Quinn, our robot battle champion, uses her skills to fight the rogue robot that's still wreaking havoc. But this time she's not just battling it, she's studying its movements, trying to understand how it interacts with the glitches.
So she's using her knowledge of robotics to analyze how the glitches affect technology. That's brilliant.
And Mara, with her coding expertise, is working tirelessly to translate the patterns and the glitches into a language the machines can understand. She's essentially trying to create a software update for reality itself.
That's some next-level coding. It's like she's hacking the universe's operating system. But what about Riley? What role does she play in all of this?
Riley, despite her initial aversion to science, has a crucial epiphany. Remember how she's been observing the chaos, trying to make sense of the impossible? Well, she starts to see the beauty in the glitches, the potential for creativity and change.
It's like she shifted her perspective. Instead of seeing the glitches as a threat, she's seeing them as an opportunity.
Exactly. And that change in mindset leads her to a crucial scientific insight. She remembers a concept from physics resonance, where objects vibrating at the same frequency can amplify each other's energy.
Ah, the power of a half-remembered physics lesson. I bet she wishes she'd paid more attention in class now.
It's a classic case of knowledge coming in handy when you least expect it. Riley realizes that if they can create a resonance wave, a pulse of energy that harmonizes with the glitching frequencies, they might be able to stabilize reality.
So they have a theory, but how do they put it into practice? Creating a resonance wave that can affect an entire town sounds incredibly complex.
It's a daring plan that requires perfect timing and coordination. Zeke uses his modified fusion reactor to generate a massive energy pulse, but it's raw, chaotic, and potentially dangerous. They need a way to focus it, to shape it into something that can harmonize with the reality glitches.
Sounds like they need a conductor for this reality symphony. Who steps up to the challenge?
Quinn, with her understanding of robotics and her experience in high-pressure situations, takes on the role of conductor. She guides the rogue robot, which they've managed to partially control, to the epicenter of the glitches, the point where the reality distortions are strongest.
Wait, they're using the rogue robot. That seems incredibly risky.
It is. But they're running out of time, and they need something powerful enough to channel Zeke's energy pulse. Quinn calculates the exact moment, synchronizing it with Zeke's energy release, and then she sets the robot to self-destruct.
Oh, wow. They're using the robot's explosion to focus the energy pulse. That's a high-stakes gamble.
It is. The robot's destruction creates a massive surge of energy, but it's still chaotic. They need to refine it, tune it to the right frequency, and that's where Mara comes in.
She's got the code right, the code that can rewrite reality.
She does. She projects the code, a symphony of light and data, onto the energy beam created by the robot's explosion. It's a breathtaking sight, a fusion of science technology and pure creative ingenuity.
It's like they're rewriting the rules of the universe one line of code at a time. But did it work? Did they manage to stabilize reality before the quarantine protocol wiped them out?
The energy beam washes over Glitchtown, pulsing with light and code, and then silence. A silence that stretches on thick with anticipation and a sliver of hope.
Don't leave us hanging. What happened? Did they save their town?
The silence finally breaks. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, a bird chirps in the distance, and slowly, subtly, the world around them starts to come back into focus. The dinosaurs fade away, the rogue robots power down, and even the cupcakes stop trying to escape.
They did it. They actually managed to harmonize the glitches with their reality. What an incredible feat.
It's a testament to their ingenuity, their courage, and their ability to work together in the face of impossible odds. Glitchtown is saved, at least for now.
But is it really over? There was that countdown, that quarantine protocol. Did they manage to stop it completely, or is there still a threat looming over them?
Well, that's the question that hangs heavy in the air as our heroes catch their breath and survey the aftermath of their reality-bending adventure. They've learned that reality is far more fragile, far more malleable than they ever imagined. And they've proven that even in the face of the impossible, there's always hope, always the possibility of rewriting the rules.
It's a powerful message. But I have a feeling this isn't the end of their story.
Yeah.
What about those fictional characters and that cosmic message that appeared in the sky? There's still so much we don't know.
You're absolutely right. We'll delve into those mysteries and more in Part 3 of our Glitchtown saga. Stay tuned, because things are about to get really interesting. We're back with the final chapter of our Glitchtown saga. Last we left our heroes, they had just pulled off an incredible feat harmonizing the reality glitches that were threatening to erase their town.
Right, they faced a countdown, a quarantine protocol set to wipe them out. But with quick thinking and some impressive teamwork, they managed to rewrite the rules and save the day.
But even though the immediate crisis is over, a sense of unease lingers. Remember that mysterious cosmic message that appeared in the sky?
Oh, yeah. The one that Mara couldn't fully decipher, like a cosmic riddle.
Right. Hinting at something bigger, something beyond their comprehension. Did they ever figure out what it meant?
Yeah, did they?
Well, that's where the real mystery begins. Our heroes, being the curious and tenacious bunch they are,
As always.
decide to investigate. They've already learned that reality is far more malleable than they ever imagined,
Uh-huh.
and they're determined to understand the forces at play.
So what's their first step in unraveling this cosmic mystery?
They start by revisiting the events leading up to the quarantine protocol,
Okay.
piecing together the clues, looking for any patterns or connections they might have missed.
Right.
And that's when they realize something truly remarkable about those fictional characters who emerged from the library.
What do you mean? I thought those characters were just a side effect of the reality glitches, a bit of literary chaos thrown into the mix?
That's what they thought at first, too. But as they analyze the patterns and the glitches, the timing of the characters' appearances, they realize that these weren't just random occurrences.
So you're saying someone or something was deliberately sending those fictional characters into Glitchtown. But why?
That's the question that drives their investigation. They start digging deeper into the lore of those fictional characters, researching their stories, looking for any common elements, any hidden connections to the symbols in the cosmic message.
It's like they're on a literary treasure hunt searching for clues hidden within the pages of books. It makes you wonder how much of our own world, our own understanding of reality is shaped by the stories we consume.
It's a fascinating idea, isn't it? And as our heroes delve into their research, they discover some striking similarities between the fictional characters' experiences and their own.
What kind of similarities? Are you saying those fictional characters also experienced reality glitches?
Many of them, across different genres and time periods, have encountered strange anomalies, unexplained phenomena, even hints of alternate realities. It's like they were all touched by the same forces that nearly destroyed Glitchtown.
So it's not just a coincidence. It's a pattern, a thread woven through the fabric of stories connecting fictional worlds with their own.
Exactly. And as they follow this thread, they begin to see Glitchtown not as a random anomaly, but as a point of convergence, a place where the boundaries between reality and fiction become blurred.
It's like Glitchtown is a nexus point, a portal to something larger and far more mysterious than they ever imagined.
And the cosmic message, it starts to take on a new meaning. It's not just a warning, it's an invitation to explore the hidden connections between stories and reality, to unravel the mysteries of a universe far more complex than they ever dreamed possible.
So what do? Do they accept this invitation? Do they step through the looking glass and into a world where stories and reality intertwine?
That's where we leave our heroes at a crossroads, facing a choice that could change everything. Do they return to their normal lives forever haunted by the glimpses of something more? Or do they embrace the unknown and follow the path laid out by the cosmic message, a path that could lead them to unimaginable wonders or untold dangers?
It's a cliffhanger worthy of the Freaky Stories podcast. It leaves us pondering the nature of reality, the power of stories, and the infinite possibilities that lie just beyond our perception.
That's it for this episode of the Freaky Stories podcast. We hope you enjoyed our journey through the bizarre and the thought-provoking.
Don't forget to rate and follow the show for more mind-bending tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Until next time, keep your eyes open for the strange and unusual, because you never know when reality might decide to glitch.
Stay freaky, folks.